Name's Steve McHugh from Catonsville. 70 years old, retired about 8 years ago, worked for Northrop Grumman. That kept me busy for 38 years. Now I have a grandson that takes up all that time. And that's a blast, actually. That's one of the reasons for getting things fixed, is that when we have him, he gives me a good workout. Three daughters, and when I'm not with the grandson, they keep me busy doing home improvements and things of that nature. So when I'm not doing those things, my wife and I try and walk the state parks or some trails, Columbia or somewhere like that. My injury occurred very, very simply. I wasn't in a car accident. I didn't take a fall. I was actually walking with my wife, and I had stepped down off of a curb, and I just felt a little twinge. And we continued to walk for another 45 minutes, and I felt a higher degree of pain. And then over the course of the next week, it just got a lot worse, and then stayed at that level. You endure a lot more pain when you're 70 than when you're 20. So I felt that I would just endure it and would go away. It wouldn't get worse, but it continued to get worse. And it was at a point where I couldn't really tolerate it. I didn't want to tolerate it. I wanted to get it investigated. So it took my normal activity down 90%. So I wasn't walking, I wasn't playing golf. All those things were gone. The most frustrating part is in retirement, I've enjoyed the time with my wife, my grandson, and my girls. And suddenly when my wife was ready to take her daily walk, which we did, couldn't do that anymore. 3 days a week I see my grandson, and we play basketball, wiffle ball. That was all. I couldn't do it. I couldn't run. So you take your lifestyle and completely alter it. And that was the most frustrating part. I think the tipping point for me was when I was unable to sleep in my bed. And it was because the way my knee was positioned, laying flat, every time I moved, it would wake me up, and I was miserable. I didn't get a good night's sleep, so I had to resort to sleeping in a chair. So that was, and I did that for the time period before I could get in to see Dr. Schroder. So that was the awakening that, hey, you can't live like this. I think I hit the point where I was ready, but I had concerns because, all my life, played basketball, football, track, and then you work through pain and you work through injury, and it resolves. But again, at age 70, that wasn't resolving. And my biggest concern when I had this awakening was, I can't live the rest of my life like this. I can't limit my walking, my interface with my family. That's unacceptable. I've had surgery on my back and I've had surgery on my shoulder. Both of those instances involved seeking PT out first and doing that for 6 to 8 weeks. And that was painful because the end result, I needed surgery on both those situations. With Dr. Schroder, it was an x-ray done before I came in. And then we sat down, and he essentially knew through physical examination of my knee and the x-ray that it required something. Now, he's not quick. I haven't perceived him to be quick to go to surgery. So after he outlined all the conditions, which was a great explanation, I had an option of letting it rest for a while, getting an injection, and seeing how that resolved the pain. If it permanently did it, fine. We'll continue down that path of a possible injection later on. Could be weeks, could be months, could be a year. So I was very pleased that he wasn't quick to go to surgery, and I got instant medication, so to speak, a potential resolution the very same day. And that was outstanding for me. I think my expectations when I made the appointment was I was going to get second opinions. I was of the school that, seek out a second opinion. So, but I got very comfortable very fast with Dr. Schroder and how he outlined a corrective action. The plan was a good one. So my expectations were kind of met. I ended up not doing the second opinion because I was so comfortable. The initial injection involves some Novocaine and some other concoction of drugs that potentially could resolve the condition, but it was short-lived, days. So I think Dr. Schroder at that point said, we got more of a mechanical issue. There's something inside the knee that the injection would not resolve the arthritis and the meniscus that had torn. So very quickly, we realized that there was something mechanically wrong and was going to require surgery. But I still think the injection first was the right step. It was a great preliminary assessment to see if you didn't have to go to a surgical procedure. The big thing for me with the surgery was the fact that it was being planned several weeks out, and I was going to have to live with that pain. But at the time, I spoke with Sharon, the surgical coordinator, and I said, if you can fit me in, maybe somebody gets sick, a snowstorm happens, because I was retired, I could, jump in on the schedule. Well, she said, we just had a cancellation for tomorrow. So I went from suffering for potentially 2-3 weeks to a next day situation. So she supported in getting me my physical, my blood work, all the paperwork signed in less than 4 hours. So, and I know that's unusual, but it was outstanding. So that meant the following day I went to St. Joe's and was prepared for surgery, and that was extremely well orchestrated. I went in, they knew who I was. I got to the surgical area, scrubbed up, and the nurses in that area were fabulous. All the way through recovery and out the door in, oh my gosh, 6 hours. So it was great. Well, this surgery and the injury was such that I didn't require a specific PT. So I was told that I didn't have any limitations, as long as it wasn't kickboxing or something like that with my knees. So the biggest thing for me was the very first night. Granted, I probably had a lot of medication in my knee, but I could sleep in my bed. I didn't need the chair. And I used the crutch for one day, and then I felt good enough that I could walk delicately, but I had no significant pain. I'm 2 weeks out of surgery, and as you saw me walking around, I'm amazed at how fast the recovery is. I have puffiness. I ice it down like they said. I still ice it down even now. But I don't think I want to play golf yet because of the twisting motion. But I'm doing everything else. I'm taking walks, I'm playing with my grandson. It's amazing. And I don't have the pain that I had. I would make the same decision. I think I would make it a whole lot sooner. I kind of regret, adopting that mindset, live with the pain, work through it, it'll go away. And then initially it was, well, you're getting older, so you got to deal with a little pain. So I would make the decision, but 3 weeks sooner. I think a piece of advice is that if you're in pain, I think you have to step back and be able to assess your pain level and if this is really unique or this is just a bump in the road for you. And chances are you're enduring more pain than what you really should. And so if you can step back, if you can look at it objectively, I think you'll find yourself making the decision to call and get an appointment.